Hello, it's Dr. Christine Arsenault here, also known as Tina. And it's been a while since I've gone live consistently. So I am making an effort this year to be more social on social media. I know there are a lot of people out there who need support right now in their healing journey. And so I have decided to do live weekly training calls in my Facebook group. So I will go ahead and put a comment below if you are interested in joining my Facebook group. It's called Surviving Lyme and Autoimmune, Navigate Your Disease and Reclaim Your Health. And it's all about healing and decreasing pain and inflammation, fatigue, brain fog, those common symptoms that we see with autoimmune issues and Lyme disease. And for people who don't know, I had my own journey with Lyme disease and autoimmune issues, so this is very dear to my heart. I was able to overcome multiple infections that I had after going undiagnosed for 20 years. And so I've been fully well for over 6 years now. And I want to share with you what I have learned along my journey and what I have seen helps my clients the most in overcoming these issues and reclaiming their health. So, there will be various topics that I will be discussing in these live trainings. And I also want to hear from you what you want to learn about, what's going to help you the most, help you really move that needle in making progress in your health. So some of the things that I will be talking about are a holistic approach, the mind, body, soul, how those all go into healing. As my training and as a pharmacist, we really focus on the physical body only. And in my own healing journey, I had to really unlearn a lot of those things and realize that we don't just have a physical body, we have a mental body and a spiritual body and an emotional body as well. And it takes really looking at all of those layers in order to really heal. So that's one of the things that I like to talk about that you'll see in my trainings that I will be doing. If you're live here, if you just want to post a comment, say hi, let me know you're here. I can't see who's here unless you comment. And I would love to know if there are any topics that you are really struggling with right now that you want to learn about that are going to help you in your healing journey. Another thing that I talk about is how killing the bacteria is only part of the puzzle. You really need a holistic approach. So we have, germ theory where you have an organism, a pathogen that's not supposed to be there, and you kill it. That's one part of it. But there's also the terrain theory where your terrain matters, your host, the environment that the organism lives in. If you can make your environment as healthy as possible, then it's going to make it a lot easier to kill those pathogens that are not supposed to be there. Hi, Johnny. Good to see you. Let me know if there are any topics that you want me to discuss in my weekly trainings that I'll be doing in my Facebook group. I would love to hear from you to make sure that I can help you. Oh, this is Becky B. Hi, Becky B. Nice to see you. I think I know which Becky you are. Let's see, what else am I going to talk about? I'm going to talk about why you need a custom plan. So the one size fits all model is really not true. It's a lie that one size fits all when it comes to health. You really have to look at the individual factors. You have to look at your individual health and your history and your past traumas and everything that makes you you. You have to look at your whole life. It's not as simple as here, take this protocol that I give to everybody. You really have to make it personalized to you in order to overcome something, especially when it's chronic, especially when it's complex. And if it's Lyme disease, it's typically complex because it's not just Lyme disease. Most people have multiple co-infections. I myself did. I had Bartonella and Babesia and Epstein-Barr virus, many other viruses, parasites, all kinds of things. Because when your immune system gets bogged down by one thing, it makes it a lot easier for other organisms to take over. So there's no such thing as a one size fits all. It has to be custom to you and what's going on in your body. I did get your message, Becky. I'll get back to you shortly. Thanks. Another thing I like to talk about is addressing trapped emotions because it is mind, body, spirit. And you have to look at the emotional component. And when you have trapped emotions, that actually causes oxygen deprivation in your body, which leads to symptoms. So you have to release those. You have to address past traumas. You have to look at your mindset and your subconscious mind. I love working on the subconscious mind because the subconscious mind is responsible for 90% of the results in our life, while the conscious mind is only responsible for about 10%. So when we work on the subconscious mind, we can get you going much further than when we just focus on the conscious mind or when we just focus on the physical body. I also love to talk about how you have to create a new identity in order to heal. So you have to let go of the old identity that you are in, especially if you have a chronic condition. Your diagnosis becomes really intertwined with your identity, and you have to let that go if you want to let go of that diagnosis to become a new person that is healthy and free. So that's something that I love talking about as well. I also will be talking about how to navigate the health system. I have a lot of clients who come to me that have trauma from the medical system. Maybe they were misdiagnosed multiple times. Maybe they were just passed around, not taken seriously. I hear all kinds of stories of how people are told you just have anxiety, it's all in your head. Just really, there's a lot of gaslighting that goes on. Now, I'm an insider. I'm in Western medicine myself as a pharmacist, or at least I used to be. I'm still registered as a pharmacist. I really don't practice in that traditional sense anymore. But I feel like I can talk about the gaps and the limitations because I have been in it and I've seen it. And Western medicine absolutely has its place, but there are a lot of things that are misunderstood when it comes to Lyme disease specifically that practitioners don't know. And this can really lead to patients not getting served and even getting traumatized, perhaps, based on the way that they're treated. So I'll talk about how to navigate that system, how to be your own advocate. And most importantly, the message that I really want to convey is that healing is possible. Sometimes it's hard to believe if you've had a chronic condition, if you have something really complex, if you've been to multiple practitioners and nobody really knows what's going on with you, it can feel like everything's against you, and it can be easy to feel like you want to give up. But I'm here to tell you that it is possible to heal when you have the right support, the right guidance, the right education, the right tools. And if you know that you can heal and you don't lose sight of that, your mindset and your emotions and that faith that you have, those all help the healing process. So I'm excited to show you how to do that. So I will go ahead and post the link to join my Facebook group in the comments. So if you are struggling with Lyme disease or other chronic infections like Epstein-Barr virus or whatever it might be, if you have pain and inflammation, fatigue, brain fog, fibromyalgia, any kind of autoimmune issue, this group is going to be for you. So go ahead and join it or share it with somebody who will benefit. And I'm really excited to be more present on social media again, do some live trainings, and just really help support the people that really need it most so that they can overcome whatever complex condition they're dealing with and get back to a place of vibrant health. So I look forward to seeing you in the group. Bye.